Good morning, my dear church family, on this beautiful Friday the Lord has blessed us with. I hope that you're ready for a great weekend, finishing up a productive week, of course, but more than anything else, as always, I hope that you are living your very best life in Jesus Christ. Well, I'm going to ask you a question. Have you ever allowed one bad thing to spoil your whole day? I think we can all agree that this happens to us on a regular basis. I mean, we wake up rested, bright-eyed, and bushy-tailed, as Mom used to say, ready for a great day, and then something negative happens. And it can be anything: a phone call, a text, a lady cutting you off in traffic, a post on Facebook, a really busy schedule, a comment from a friend, or even worse, a Christian brother or sister. Pretty much anything, and then poof. Our good mood and positive demeanor evaporate, and we find ourselves not only stewing about that particular thing, but allowing it to change our mood to the point where we're now in a horrible and, frankly, I'll call it what it is, ungodly frame of mind. I'm always amazed at how easy it is our thoughts can be altered and our mood changed by something that really has no real consequence. This can happen at any time, but it becomes most noticeable when we're tired or stressed or just plain too busy. I wish I could say I'm immune to such things, but truth be told, none of us are. One minute I'm feeling positive about our church and about our progress, about the ministry, encouraged and enthused about the future, and then one little comment, one little conflict, one little setback, and suddenly I'm ready to throw in the towel, deem the situation hopeless, and go pout like Landry being denied dessert before dinner. Why do we do this anyway? Why are we so ready to let just one negative thing, situation, or whatever completely color our mind, our world, and our day? Well, the answer is that no matter how much we might think our mind is somehow different, we all really have a one-track mind. We cannot hold more than one thought in our minds at a time. It's simply not possible. Why? Well, God didn't design our brains to do that. The truth is, psychologists and neuroscientists agree that even when we think we can, we often tell ourselves we can multitask. What we're really doing is sifting through thoughts and assigning priorities based upon a really simple rule that we even use in computers, and that is last in, first out. You see, whatever happened to you last, whatever occurs most recently in our mind, is what our mind concentrates on. I see it in Landry at age 6, Nancy at age 62, and I see it in myself every day. And this is the reason that God reminds us often in scriptures to constantly examine what we're focusing on and make sure that we're putting things in our mind right now that build us up mentally and spiritually. This also means we must be constantly aware of and, frankly, control what we're exposed to and how it affects our minds and our attitudes. For example, even though this devotional is being posted on social media, I do not and will not spend my time reading posts, comments, and so forth. Why? Is it because I'm somehow anti-Facebook? Is it because I'm hypocritical? Nope, not at all. I consider Facebook a very usable tool. But it's because it changes my mood and calls me to focus on the wrong things. See, the thing is, for me, it's not just a waste of time, it's a waste of mind. What we expose ourselves to moment by moment can have a great effect on us. As Christians, we are to seek, above all things, the mind of Christ, who was quite single-minded when he was on this earth of one goal, and that was serving the Lord. The scriptures remind us of the importance of being aware and constantly renewing our minds. This is why Paul wrote in Romans 12:2, and be ye not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. He even goes so far as to give us a list of things we should be constantly thinking about, instead of the troubles and worldly influences and generally negative things of the world. He does this many times. As a matter of fact, all the apostles tell us repeatedly about the importance of this in our daily lives. Of course, one of my favorite scriptures is Philippians 4:8, which tells us very clearly what we need to concentrate on to keep our mind from being bogged down and giving into negative and worldly thoughts. In this verse, Paul advises, finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, if there be any praise, think on these things. So yeah, it's hard to control not only what we're exposing ourselves to, but also what we concentrate on. And it does require constant vigilance and diligent effort. But by doing so, we'll find ourselves to be a lot less negative and much more joyful, much more encouraging, and much more productive as we work and we're more ready and able to do the necessary work of the Lord today and every day. So as you go forward today, think about what you think about. Think about what you're exposed to, and don't allow the worldly influences to take your thoughts away from Christ. I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope you have a great weekend. Of course, I also want to see everyone in church on Sunday. And of course, I want you to know that I'm here anytime you need me. And I truly love you all. I hope to talk to you again on Sunday. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.